All right, normal or nope? Want to find out, what do you think? Could this be considered normal, or are you a freak? Do you cut the crust off of your sandwiches?
Hell no.
Okay. What about you, Virginia?
I don't, but I do when I'm making them for my kid. And then I eat the crust and he eats the middle.
See, I love Uncrustables, but the reason why I love them so much is because they're so sugary in
And
the middle.
filled with chemicals.
Yeah, but if they did have crust on them, I'd buy them just as much.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm a crust guy.
You're a crust person.
You would eat Crustables?
I would eat Crustables, totally.
It's kind of interesting how it doesn't seem like a lot of kids like the crust, but yet it doesn't seem like a lot of adults cut the crust off of their sandwiches.
I think it's a kid thing that you outgrow.
Where are you at with people who don't eat pizza crust?
I get it. I'm okay with it. I think you should. I don't like to waste food, and I think it's part of it.
Because some people really are against the pizza crust, and I don't get
I
that.
understand when they start
Why?
putting cheese in it. And
That's the measure of a pie. If you can take that crust down and it's good and it doesn't need the cheese or the sauce, that's how you know you've got a good pizza.
yeah.
I think that's why Papa John's went all in on that garlic butter sauce, to your point.
Right.
A lot of people thought, we can do more with this sauce.
Yep.
Let me go ahead, dip it in a delicious dipping.
When that sauce is warm, I can drink it.
Yeah, it's very good.
Okay, so if you're cutting the crust off of your sandwiches as an adult, you're not normal. 89% of people on KVJ TV do not do that. So you're only matching with 11% of people that do that. So that's not normal. What about drinking milk straight out of the gallon? I used to do that a lot. I don't really even drink milk anymore.
It's a single guy move.
Yeah.
And honestly, I live alone, and I don't even do that. It kind of grosses me out drinking out of the carton and putting it back in. I like
Even
putting
your
it,
own, yeah.
I like putting it in a glass. I know you're kind of shocked by that, but I rarely do that. I have to be so hungover and on death's knocking door for me to drink something out of a carton.
I think it's almost like the crust. I think it's something you grow out of. As you age, you just don't drink out of the gallon.
Well, I just know as soon as I drink, the orange juice out of the gallon, one of my boys is going to come over and want to make a screwdriver. And then I feel like I'm obligated to tell him, I got a little backwash in there, dog.
Yeah.
You're going to get a little bit of Uncrustable.
I don't want to poison him.
Somebody want to know if it's normal or no to leave the eggshells in the carton after cracking the egg in the pan.
I think it's a great place to hold them, not permanently, but just temporarily
Right.
until you can transfer them to the trash. It
Yes.
makes it quicker and easier and more efficient. I wouldn't leave them in there and put it back in the fridge.
I agree with
That's
that.
just barbaric.
And be careful with those eggshells. They will cut a son of a biscuit.
We
Yeah.
know. World's dumbest.
Yeah, I cut.
Number
Dude,
one.
I got
Most
cut
honest.
cracking an egg on my finger before.
Oh, really?
Sliced it on the shell.
You're on TV cracking eggs with your forehead, and yes, there was blood, and yes, he did not stop.
I was number one on World's Dumbest. Aren't I cool?
Yeah.
Around here, yeah.
What a resume.
That is something to hang your hat on.
Using the same towel for a whole week. Are you normal or nope?
A whole week. It starts to get a little funky after day 3. I'm going to switch on day 3.
You're right. Day 3 kind of looks like a gross green bean. It just looks tired and sad.
And I clean my makeup off my face, too, which is something you guys don't do. Like, I can't have a towel living around that long because there'll be like mascara and foundation on it, and no one wants to see that.
I can feel a difference with the towels being all clean and with your bed sheets. There's a major difference when you wash them.
No one wants to look at your towel in your bathroom and it's like the Shroud of Turin because it's got a face print on it.
And I went to someone's house before and they had a towel in the bathroom and there was this big giant brown stain on their bathroom
No.
towel.
No,
And you
really?
go,
Oh,
do they even know that that's there?
And is that a bung stain?
So many of these thoughts are racing through my dome.
Wow.
Do they know it's there, A? B, is it what you speak of?
They left you with a lot to think about. Yeah, they did. Wow. Using your spouse's toothbrush, is that normal or no?
No.
I don't think that's normal.
No, I don't think so either. I couldn't believe one time the Queen used my toothbrush, and I looked at her with horror. I was like, what do you think you're doing?
It's not right because, look, you're digging plaque out of your teeth, and there's going to be some residue of that plaque on that toothbrush, especially if you're going fast like we all are these days. I don't want to share plaque.
Now, if it's one of them situations where you're on vacation and there's only one toothbrush and you have to share it once in a while.
Yes.
Am I pumped? No. Is it the end of the world? No.
I've done that.
But every single day, because you're right, that's different than kissing. You're really getting in there and cleaning that thing with that instrument.
It's plaque,
Yeah.
baby.
What about feeling sad about throwing out an old shirt that fell apart? Have you ever gotten sentimental about throwing away an article of clothing?
Yes, my panda tried to throw away these jean shorts that he's had since high school. And I got sentimental about his jean shorts. And I'm like,
Oh,
no,
wow.
don't throw those away. I'm going to take them to the tailor and get them patched up for you.
My very first Hulk Hogan pleather vest jacket fell apart,
Aw.
and there was no recovering it. Made me a little sentimental, made me a little sad.
I hear you.
I get it. You and Hulk Hogan had good times in that pleather vest.
It was the first one you made. It's gone.
Does anybody play the roundup game at the gas pump? Where you try to get to the even number?
Yes, I do, and rarely ever hit my mark.
Do you ever do that, Virginia?
I like to get to 666. It makes me happy.
And then you
Really?
bounce out.
So you only get $6.66 of
No,
gas and then
like-
drive away?
Like 1666 or 2666. Like, yeah.
Okay.
I like 3 6s in a row.
But I do play the game, and I respect the game. I go, this is your one shot to hit it on the even. If you don't get it, you got to bounce out.
Okay.
But I always make sure I get, at least over 35.
You just get one shot.
Yes, because if not, that's cheating the game.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll let people sound off on that. Do you think that is normal or nope? And the one thing that I guess, maybe slightly surprised on, we asked about using a bath towel for the whole week. And that's about split down the middle. 54% say yes, they do.
Really?
So if you do not, you're not the normal one, according to KVJ TV.
Those must be a lot of men because I know women with the makeup, we can't.
I
If
know.
there's makeup on it, it just looks yucky.
I know you got grossed out when your family used your towel, and then you just talked about how your wife, the Mexican queen, used your toothbrush.
Yeah.
Out of those two, what skeeves you out more?
Toothbrush.
Yeah,
Yeah.
toothbrush.
I think she's using the towel too, because there's nothing worse than that feeling if you get out of the shower and you put the towel on you and it's cold and damp. You're like, what the heck,
That
man?
ain't right. We got to get you those towel warmers.
Someone's
right.
been using Papa's towel.
There's just no respect for anything in my house.
Aw, Papa.
There's no respect.
Look, we'll give you some tequila. You'll be fine.
That's how we play the game at my house. Just give Papa tequila. He'll calm down.
Numb them out.
Yeah. 68% of people play the roundup game at the gas pump.
Okay.
My
So that's pretty
opinion,
normal, actually.
I think you should try to make as many things in life a game.
I
Have-
agree.
Have some fun.
Have fun, work in some smiles, be silly, incorporate your kids into the game.
This is how we do. It's the KVJ Show.